Hey everyone, it's Josh, registered nurse with Nuri, and today I'm sitting down with Dr. Benjamin Hardy to discuss the importance of health in our ability to perform at our highest level. Ben, I know you have written numerous books about entrepreneurship and performance. To you, how important is the element of health within that?
Super important. Basically, whenever I'm writing a book or surging towards some next peak, and naturally I always have to get my health like really dialed. Although it's hard because when
Absolutely.
I'm like in an intense project and I'm like really ruminating on it and stuff, my sleep usually like goes.
Yeah.
But I always have to get my physical and mental to the peak at the same level when I'm doing some big project. So it's big.
Yeah.
And I would say, so I'm 37 now. I have pretty good genetics, not like, top at the top, but like I do well. And so I've had a lot of margin for error and I've gotten away with a lot for a long time. But I can tell now I'm definitely optimizing and dialing, and I can see that I can do like consistently on a daily basis that where in the past it'd be like, if I had that one day a week, it was a big day, and the rest of the week was like not that intense. I can just do that like every day.
Day in, day out now.
Not day in, day out, but like I can do it for an extended period of time. Whereas in the past, it was like, okay, that was like the big day for the week.
Yeah, gotcha. So with this optimization that you've done, what are like the core things that you would narrow down that if I didn't do these, then there's no way I could work at the level that I do?
Definitely, connection with God, prayer, like purpose, have big goals. So have a clear connection to my future self, have that be the framework for how I think about my life. Like that's fundamental. Obviously family, close connection with my wife, my kids, like priorities in check, just focused on the right things.
Absolutely.
And then it's just doing the right things. I think that 99.9% of life is noise. And so I try to stay out of the noise and stay focused on like the signal that matters, stay focused on the work that matters. Like I think just getting above the noise. I still consume a lot of trash media and even junk food, but I try to be above the noise and focus on the signal. So those are, I mean, when it comes to health, sleeping well, the blood work I do with Doug, the nutrition and supplements he gives me. Recently, he's gotten me on some peptides, and so those things have helped me like remove the mental noise a lot as well.
Did he give you any insight into like why he picked that for you, what it was going to do?
Yeah, he did. He said it would boost my metabolism and quiet the lizard brain, which it did.
That's a pretty good way to sum it up. I mean, that lizard brain part of us is really what drives us to make some poor decisions sometimes. So Retatrutide being involved in our metabolism as a whole, it can really shut down the gut-brain axis, and a lot of times we've become accustomed to the sweet foods, those little almost dopamine hits that we're looking, and they're usually bad decisions. And so to cut that off can really help quiet down the noise, like you said. So that's awesome. And there's a lot of anti-inflammatory benefits. I mean, just stable energy. It's not surprising to hear that you had the 2 weeks of fatigue, because it does take people's bodies usually about that time to acclimate and for the energy to go back up. Yeah, I mean, it's great that you're having such a great experience with it. And, as you can see, there's a lot of people that would benefit from it, not just the typical, patient that you think is needing weight loss. It's all over metabolic health, which is awesome.
I probably lost 15 pounds on it, maybe 10 to 12. But I mean, I struggled with junk food for like 5 years, so it was a pretty hard reset.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've not, my health hasn't been like up and down. I just kind of slow boiled to a non-optimal state, and so and Doug's watched me for about 2 or 3 years just do fairly well in most categories except for my eating.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, let's try something else.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do for you. That's what Doug does best.
It was good timing because I struggled with it for years.
Yeah. It's hard to do all on your own. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, like when you're focused on writing books and you're in entrepreneurship and it almost takes someone else to have a specialty of that thing to be able to help you out. Otherwise, you kind of have to become a jack of all trades. And I think that's the importance of being around a good community such as this, of people who do value nutrition and real health and tracking those results. Because a lot of people don't have the time to do that all on their own.
Yeah, it's nice to have the app and just look at the blood every single 90 days and just obviously have a system. Which is like, the lady comes to my house, do it, keep the blood, keep the pills going, and just kind of see what's going on, and then talk about it with Doug at the end of every 90 days, and just say, here's what's going on, here's what adjustments to make. It just feels good.
Yeah, super streamlined. Well, thank you again, Dr. Ben. I appreciate your time.
Of course, brother.